Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And the 0-2 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. He's right there. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's totaled 4 hits in 30 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just missed above the zone. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch.
Nope, at the ball. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on them. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll quick outs.
Mike Yastrzemski is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Yastrzemski aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. And there's a base hit on the line. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Longoria waiting on the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 now. First and second now, 1 man out. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now the relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting 7, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Stepping in, Joey Bart. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Giants on top 2-0. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-0. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Just hung in there on that one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball is hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
So stepping in, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and two strikes to Kipnis.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hit hard toward the right side. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
In now, Johnny Cueto. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Striding in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. One out and a runner on second base.
Ball one.
And it's 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. The 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a two-run shot to right center. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson.
The
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground near home. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan Solano.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donovan Solano. First offering on its way.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1.
That's out. 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We've played two. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. Top of the third set to get underway, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on to start driving in some runs.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
The next Cub up, Kris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And there's ball 2 now. At third, Longoria reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Rizzo, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Javier Baez, and Cueto starts him out with strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Here it comes, 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
2 out here and a runner at second. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
At the ball.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. Kipnis is there. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Into the box, Evan Longoria, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Longoria, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold a 4-0 lead. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Swing line. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-1 game.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So striding forward now, Ian Happ. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Giants out in front here, 4-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So in now for San Francisco, Joey Bart. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So digging in now, Mauricio Dubon. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. He's running. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher, Johnny Cueto, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
On the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup, but this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hops this one up, and this will land foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He'll start off the 5th in this one. In there for strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kris Bryant.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. A hit in 2 tries so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Belt on his way to second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now here's the pitch.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Marlene Garcia, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Wilson Contreras is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Jason Hayward, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. Heading after it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs 1. Dan Winkler enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Chicago, number 43, Dan Winkler.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
At the plate, Joey Bart. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, at the ball.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. They're empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Ball 4, that's it.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Coming to the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Ball. The count is 2 and 1.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One-0 count. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball back outside.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. A home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number
Stepping
7.
into the box, Donovan Solano.
Donovan.
Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
One-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
1-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. Trevor Gott is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in now, Jason Kipnis. No hits to this point. Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The pitcher.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Victor Caratini will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Victor Caratini.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Full count now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Ryan Tepera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
52, Ryan Tepera.
Last half of the seventh here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One ball and one strike to the Giants first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. Makes the play, one away.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball that's outside. Hey! Walk out. 3-2.
Brandon Crawford will be next. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Sam Coonrod has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Sam Coonrod.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball. Ball two.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Slow grounder to first. Throw gets him 2 down.
The bat, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ground ball left side. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. So up steps Joey Bart now.
Leading up for the Giants, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there 1-0.
No strike.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. (2-0) count. The pitch.
3-0.
Well, that's ball 3. The Giants right now are looking for base runners. They'd love to start this inning with the leadoff walk.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Austin Slater will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
That's a ball.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Softly hit out to short. Kipnis. And it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
The right fielder, number 5.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And that's too high, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Two out, nobody on. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Cubs 1. Tyler Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tyler Rogers.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0. Ball 2.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And he fouls this one off. Two pitches fouled away. Left side, but well foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And a good way to start the ninth, as he's in with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a liner, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The right fielder.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he lays off a he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
No one out with a runner at second. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
The center fielder, number 8.
Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 56, Tony Watson.
Standing in, Ian Happ. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the 1-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a ball line hard toward short. To second for one. To Belt for the twin killing.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Nico Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Men on third with 2 down. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. 3 runs already home here. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-4 the outcome today. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Cueto is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.